Welcome back to Pepsi Arena on the GLVC Sports Network, and we have our player of the game, Maggie Cunningham. Maggie, congratulations on a big win.
Thank you, Ryan.
Obviously, it was a very tough-fought match. We were just looking at the stats real quick. You went into halftime with a 6-point lead, and then Central Missouri came out and outscored you by 12 points in that third quarter. Was there any sort of obviously there wasn't any sort of panic, but was there any sort of mindset that you knew that you really had to step it up in that fourth quarter because they came out shooting really hot in the start of the second half?
Yeah, well, I knew it's a game of runs, and I knew that they were going to get their run at some point, and we just had to come back with a bigger and better run, and it didn't happen in the third quarter, but we kept working and kept pushing through, and our run came in the fourth quarter, and it came when it mattered. It
really came down to free throws, too, if we're looking at the stats here. Central Missouri just 5 of 7 from the free throw line, but you guys were 16 of 24, so that was the big differential there, and you were key to that, making 8 of 8 free throws. Six of those coming down the stretch on fouls by Central Missouri. What was going through your mind when you stepped up to the foul stripe?
Just like practice, just take a deep breath and kind of gather myself. I was a little tired, but I needed to gather myself and just kind of stay calm and tell myself that I'm going to make it. So.
You also had a very big game. You looking at it, you had 8 assists to go along with 2 steals and also 5 rebounds. So you're doing a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, they were switching on everything. So the slip was there, and the girls just read the screen right, set it up right, and had easy, wide open baskets. Didn't do anything too fancy, just fed them the ball. And Erin was hot down low, so she had good post ups, and it was just pretty easy to get her the ball. And really, they had to make the shot. So. It's all on them. Also, talk about Megan Winstryer. She had a very big game. She made 2 threes down the stretch as well as a big-time layup there to give you girls that 2-point lead, which you ended up stretching down the as the game wound on. You started making your free throws to keep stretching it to that 6-point lead. But just talk about how Megan really stepped up here today. Yeah, Megan gave us a huge spark off the bench. She's one of those girls that's going to hustle and going to really fight for the ball and going to fight for the team, and really a good team player, and she can knock down the shot when she's open. So Megan just really hustled and got in there and wasn't scared of getting those offensive rebounds. She had couple huge offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter and really just provided a spark off the bench and kind of gave us that energy we needed. So you got a little bit of time off now in between your next game against William Jewell. Obviously, it's tough to come off a big win and then have that long of a stretch. How are you girls going to make sure that you keep that winning mindset alive? Well, we had a week off or 6 days off from our last game coming into the game today, and so we just kind of worked on the fundamentals more in practice and just really got back down to the basics and trying to work together more as a team and really focus on what we need to do. And conference season starts on Thursday, so we're just going to keep practicing and keep looking forward to William Jewell and Rockhurst this weekend. And that will do it here on the GLVC Sports Network. Maggie, our player of the game, thank you so much for joining me. And the Lady Hawks will win it over the Central Missouri Jennies, 68-65 here at Pepsi Arena. Thank you for being with us. This is the GLVC Sports Network. I am Ryan Snyder, and as we always end the broadcast, go Hawks.